Yeah, golf like shit today. Now that I'm 60, I can't play like I used to when I was 50.
You said Biden won't be the nominee.
Okay.
2-1.
You know what?
So my 50 against your 100.
Ooh.
And then I'll bet you.
I said I'd go 2-1 on that bet?
And then I'll bet you. And you said, because it's on tape, it's right on the vlog.
Yeah, we might have to review that, but okay.
I'll also tell you guys that Joe Biden will never make it to November 3rd, and I will bet 2-1 odds on that one, and anybody should take that bet.
I'll bet 50 against your 75. 1.5, you said, that Trump wins.
For sure, I'll take that. That's
okay.
Done. That's done.
Number 2 is I will bet anyone 1.5 odds that Trump will win this year. So I will bet $1,000 against $1,500 to anybody.
And then I'll bet you even, because that's what you said, that you don't get fourth place. You get fourth.
Fourth or better.
No, you didn't say fourth or better.
No. Fourth
you
or
get
better.
Fourth, and I get the field.
No.
Once again, how's the team going to do?
Oh, the team, Jim and I?
Yeah.
We're going to end up in 4th place.
What's it? I didn't hear odds. I didn't hear odds on that.
We're going to end up in 4th place.
Odds?
And I'm extremely happy about that. And there's even on that one.
No. Cancel that one. Fourth or better. That's what I meant, whether I said it or not.
You didn't say that.
Well,
you said we're getting 4th place.
so the only bet we have down is the 50 against 75, Trump versus whoever.
No, that one and 50 against 100, that Biden is the Democratic nominee.
Why did I say I'd do that?
Yes, you said 2-1.
We're sure about that.
Yes.
Remember that one?
It's on videotape.
Hey, Fred, we'll review it. If it's on videotape, we'll review it, then the bet's down.
Dunsey.
And welcome back to our first in-person Mulligan's Island. Don't tell Big Gretch.
Don't tell her.
Don't tell her.
But we're less than 10 people.
Right.
So it's okay.
And she's busy trying to get that boat in the water, so no big deal.
Okay.
She's probably not watching. Well, Mike, this past week was interesting. We got away from the lakes, and some scores started to drop a little bit.
A little bit. People seemed a little more comfortable being back on the hills for the first time this year. The top 3, after all the day was over, Paffhausen and Radgens, who claim they're going to finish in 4th but won't take that bet, are still in 1st place with 77 points. Flomo, that is Florio Mundros, is in 2nd with 73. And Boss and Poorman in the 3rd spot with 70 points.
We get those guys this upcoming week.
Oh, do you?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
Good luck.
They'll crush us. But, there was some mention that the JMO team, with the when they play the early round, I guess they play from the white tees, which is the gold.
Yeah, the gold, right.
And what happens when they get to league play?
Well,
Mike?
then they get to league play and they play from the blue tees.
Oh.
And, Johnny and Mark hit it pretty much as far as most of the players in the league.
Yeah, they're above average.
And so now they're playing from the blues and taking advantage of it.
Yeah, well, good for them. It's a loophole. And,
it is.
And
there's always a loophole.
And good job, guys.
So on the bottom of the standings, Gagliard and Horton has moved their way up, and they're not in the bottom 3, but in 20th place we have Birchler and Kapler. Johnny B's struggling a little bit. They have 49 points. Schaff and Thomas, the Daves, are in 21st with 47 points.
The Daves.
And Bats and Lynn are in last place with 44 points, but I'm sure they're planning a comeback soon.
Oh, yeah, they're coming back. I can see a lot of shifting down at the bottom this year. There's going to be a battle to move out of the basement. Well, we played with Doc Bears and Sammy Stucco this week.
Oh,
And,
that should have been fun.
oh, it was a blast. And come to find out, Sammy has a go or no-go club. We'll let him explain it. Take it away, Sammy.
So we found out your first go or no-go club. So what's the first one?
My 5 wood's my first go no go club. My 7 wood's my second go no go club.
Okay. Explain to us what a go no-go club is.
It either goes just like you seen that last one, or goes about 180 yards.
Got it. Well, thanks for...
Or the other one goes about 170 yards. It's actually pretty good for when I got to go over water. Because if it go no go, it doesn't go up to the water. It only goes a little bit. So then I get to hit again. I never put it in the water with that club.
Okay, we're here, and Sammy tells me this is a go or no-go shot with his go or no-go club. So let's just watch. Oh, that's a go.
Yeah.
Heck of a shot. See, no-go, you'd use the same club again, correct? But it go, so you no-go have to use it again. I got it. All right.
Go no go.
I got it.
Well, again, Mike, we had some very nice scores. And take us through the low gross for this past week.
Well, we had three golfers that shot 40 and under, just like last week on the lakes, which you'd think there'd be more, but
Nope.
Marty Rapson was low of the day with a nice 37, and Mike Florio and Jeff Horton both shot 40. So that's the low grosses of the day, as we always do the 40 and unders.
And low net, Mike.
Low net, we always do net par and under. We had a ton of them. Jeff Stella and Pete Karras both shot net 31.
Very nice.
Doc Bears, against you.
Yeah.
Warren Musson and Marty Rapson shot net 32s. And we had 10 other players, which you'll see on the screen, that shot net par or better. So great day for everybody playing at their level.
Right. Yeah. Anybody who plays us, they get the laser out, and it's down the middle.
Down the middle.
Down the middle. They seem to find their stroke, but
now there's always a person who doesn't shoot very well.
yeah.
And what do we call him?
The hacker of the week. Mike, who is it?
That's right. Hacker of the week was Fred Brunk. Freddie shot 58 for a net 43. But to be fair, he had an 11 on the number 2 hole, the par 5.
Wait a minute. How do you get to 11? Doesn't your partner tell you to pick it up at some point?
I would think so. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that in the 4 or 5 years that I've been doing this, that's the first time I've ever entered an 11 into Golf League Network.
And it allows you to put it in.
It does allow you to put it in.
Thanks, Freddie, for clarifying us that statistical information, but try not to do that again. Okay, Fred? Mike, we had some really nice matches, and there was no ties this week.
No ties.
Even though
No ties, but there were some close ones. The key matchup of the week, I think, would have been Baldwin and Hill, our defending champions, against the Dubs, Waite and Ward. That one, everybody was kind of excited about what was going to happen.
That was a big match.
Ended up that our defending champions took the match 22-18, which is a pretty close match, almost as close as you can get. But the 2 other matches that were even closer at 21-19 was Ellenwood and Krucher against Johnson & Johnson.
Oh, boy.
You know?
Johnson's got the Johnsons.
So they Johnson & Johnson gave them a run. 21-19, that's as close as you can get without being a tie. Gaggs and Horton took down Bears and Stuckel 21-19.
Yeah, there was
a couple of real close matches
a
there.
little bit of controversy there, but we figured it out.
And then there's always that match where somebody gets beat down.
Mike, welcome back to Beatdown of the Week.
Beatdown of the week this week was Warren Musson and JBH, who took down Bondar and Sarabian of all teams 28-12.
Jeff.
28-12. That's a good beatdown.
And
right
you know,
there.
that's coming off of Hacker of the Week from Mr. Bondar. Last week he was Hacker of the Week, if you remember correctly. So
yeah,
they're struggling a little bit to start early, but it's early.
I'm sure they'll get
early. They'll get rolling.
So we are going to have our very first joke of the week.
Joke of the Week. Well,
Haven't done it yet this year.
You know, it's COVID-19 is a hot topic, and you know, rightly so. But one day, the wife says to her husband, "Did I get fat during quarantine?" Husband replies, "You weren't really skinny to begin with." Time of death, 11 p.m., and the cause was COVID. Well, we hope you liked this week's edition of Mulligan's Island, and it was great to be back and great to see everybody. Once again, I think we're still in tailgate status over at Fox Hills, and
Yeah.
if you get a chance, stop by and say hi to everybody.
Throw a plastic bag in your car. If everybody does it, we'll just use one a week, but that way we can share the cost of the plastic bags to pick up the cans, because we can't leave them just laying in the
No, we
parking
can't
lot.
do that. Well, anyway, we hope you have a great weekend, and I'm Gags.
And I'm Dunsey. See you later from Mulligan's Island.
So Marty, how much money did you win today?
About $100.
About $100. So there should be some beers available next week.
What about like?
It's raining money.
What about Stella? I like Stella.
Gotta love that.
Look
Woo!
at that.
Look at that.
That's a lot.
Don't call the IRS.